Hey everybody, it's Mona 63 Sound Tech Ultrasound Traveler. I am doing a video for the face group that I belong to for Passbooks that was created by Lollapalooza, and I will link everything below. She came up with this idea because, sending things was getting expensive, but you want to share your work or your craft or whatever. And so she came up with these passbooks. They're like passports ideas, and it's a very, very small, simple idea. It's really, really easy to do, and it's like a passport. So you open it up, and your ATC card is gonna be your stamp. And so this is the first one that I made for me. Excuse me, y'all. And now I have made 6 of these books, and I've made 6 ATC stamps. So what I would like to do is I would like to find 6 people that would like to receive 1 from each group, each passport group theme that I have, and then swap them for 6 back. So I don't prefer to do individuals. I want to do, you get 1 from each set, and that starts your passbook, and I would like to receive that back. So if any of you are interested in doing that, and the reason I'm doing this is I'm leaving for Ohio in 6 days. So I went ahead and did all of mine at one time, and I don't expect anyone to turn around and do all theirs at one time. I will send you mine out to you right away because I am leaving. However, I understand you're going to need time to make 6 ATC cards. So this first one is, excuse me, y'all. Your state. Hello, who are you? And where are you from? And so I am from Georgia. I am a Georgia peach. So I tried to do the best I could in my color coloring. And I'm just going to show them to you. They have words. You can, if you stop the video, you'll be able to see what they say. But I just want to show you really quickly. I made 6 of them. They're all a little different. Some are, look a little bit the same, but then some are different. This is of the Masters up in Augusta, Georgia, but I like it because it's water. Okay, and this one it says Georgia Peach with a twist. This is on balsa wood, and I made it like a tag, so it's like an ATC, but it's a tag, but it fits the ATC measurements, and so that's why it's with a twist. So there we go. So the next group, this is my passbook for it, and I decided, because the front card says live every day with gratitude, pick a word that you like and make an ATC card, so, or your stamp. So if you hear me say stamp or ATC, they are the same thing. This says live, wine, and laugh, and I have a great sense of humor, so at least I think I do. Everybody tells me I do. And so laughing is very, very important, okay? And who doesn't laugh when they drink wine? Here we go. Happiness, wishing you happiness, butterfly scene, some lace, some trim, and it's all very flat, so we'll just lay in the book. This is the word wish. I hope that everything you wish for you get, everything you wish that you deserve. This one is always believe, and this is actually my favorite. The colors turned out so beautiful. And so I think if you always believe, it will happen. Might not happen on your timeline, but it will happen. And this one says sweet thoughts, and I think everybody has sweetness in their heart. So, and then this last one is be inspired. And of course, everybody on YouTube and Facebook, they do inspire me. Especially Lolly. I really love her channel. This one, I picked a Scottish flag, a Scottish scrapping paper. It's on both sides. This is my travel theme, so I would want you to where you've gone, where you want to go, your bucket list, whatever place you would like to go to, make an ATC, or make an ATC. And mine, the one I made for myself, I put one of each in my own book, so I can start my book off, right? So, Yellowstone National Park, my very favorite place on earth. Well, it's tied. I'll tell you who the second one is. You'll see in a second. So I've been to the Redwoods in Northern California, and this is my first time using Distress ink by Tim Holtz. So I did the blue and the green, and I thought it turned out really nice. Washington, D.C., our nation's capital, where history is made. Sometimes stupid history, but it's made. But the monuments, the history from our past, the museums, the food, even the people, it's a great place to go. Crime is up a little bit, but hey, that's D.C. for you. All right. Mount Rushmore. My favorite trip is from Mount Rushmore to Whidbey Island, Washington. First you go to the Badlands. Then you go to Mount Rushmore, which is in Keystone. Then you take Needles Highway. It's a loop, and it goes through Custer's National Park. The most beautiful ride you'll ever take. And when you're on Needles Highway, you'll leave Mount Rushmore, you go on Needles Highway, and you'll come up, and you'll start going through tunnels, and you can start seeing their faces through the tunnels. It's one of the coolest things. And then you go up to, I think it's called Spearwood? No, what's it called? Oh, Deadwood and Sturgis and all that. It's a great place to see too. And then on to Whidbey Island, Washington, which is my other favorite place in the whole world. I love anywhere within 100 miles of this island. I'm trying to convince my son to move. I know he has his life here, but he's not married and he's not in a relationship right now, so perfect time, don't you think? There we go. I know he's grown, but I still want him to be at least somewhere near me, Seattle's a great town for young people. So there we go. Boston. You can't get more historical than the area of Boston, Massachusetts. Love this place. Oh my God, what a great place to go to. And then I want to show one place that I've been internationally. I've been to England, Germany, Switzerland. Is that it? I think that's it, over on the European coast. We were in Munich for the 72 Olympics, and it was a horrible event that happened there. I still to this day have horrible memories of what we had to go through in the airport because of what happened. Wow, idiots in the world, frickin' idiots. Anyway, there's a great movie out about it, but I wanted to show you the Olympics. We were there. It was really nice for that part. Then, my color, Appreciate Beauty. Some of the people on YouTube and Facebook are extremely talented, and then there's us that are novices. But I think if you like what you made, then it's perfect. So you appreciate the beauty you made. So, some people might not like coloring with pencils and everything, but when I'm on the road, I do not bring my crafting supplies with me. It's just too much. So I buy coloring books and I color. So I wanted to make a book out of pages that I did coloring in. And so here's the first one, and they're slightly dimensional, not very, but slight. And I made it that way just so give it a little bit of difference in it. Here's another one. Most of these are flowers or fish. Love that. Here we go. I love it. Make a beautiful mess. And this is 3 layers actually, but it's still thin. Thin for these books. They don't want heavily decorated anything. They want them really flat so the books don't get too bulky. But that's why you make a lot of them. So there we go. 2 more, folks, and we are done. I'm sorry the video is so long. So this one, Passbook, is our family story, and I consider everyone in the crafting community on Facebook and YouTube to be a crafting family. But I know you craft, and I know what you craft, but what do you do besides crafting? So what is another hobby, or where's a favorite place you go to all the time? Like every Saturday, do you go to the roller rink? I don't know if anybody does it anymore, but if you did, would you do that? Do you go to antiquing? Do you go, wherever you do? Well, I love working on Ancestry. I have a wonderful family story. Did not even know it until I saw my name up on a sign in Fredericksburg, Virginia, and that started everything. And so I work on ancestry, and I just love it. I help people with their trees. I've learned how to correctly source. I know how to research and investigate. I have full access to all of ancestry, and I love it. I love it. I love it. And you would be surprised who you think you are versus who you really are. There's some people who say, "Oh, we're at least 10% Indian." Well, no, most people aren't. It is a rarity for you to be Indian. I think it's less than 4% of all Americans have Indian blood in them. Um, you know, I thought we were German and French. That's what I've been told. So that's what I thought we were. No, I'm actually more Irish and Scottish than I am anything. And I'm like, what? How that happened? I have a little Middle Eastern in me. I have Iberian Peninsula, which is Spain and Portugal. I have Indian in me, Northern Indian. That's where my mother's family actually came from. Had no clue, and I'm talking about 400, 500, 600 years ago. We are a little bit Eastern European, and again, German and French. So, yeah, I was really amazed to find out that I am Scottish and Irish. It makes sense with my personality, but now I know. So the last group is Let's Create. I made this out of burlap. I love the way this one turned out. It feels so nice. And this one I decided was free for all. You could do whatever you want. You didn't have to go on the themes that I have already. So I picked spring for my 6 cards, and I used a sticker set. I love it. It turned out so cute and so bright and so beautiful. And I am really pleased the way this came out, and I am so grateful for Lolly. She did her video on this, and at first I was like, oh, I just can't do it. I don't have enough time. But I have sat here and busted all these out overnight, and they remind me of baby Memory Dex cards. If you've never watched my Memory Dex cards videos, I think you would like them. I think I'm pretty good at that. I suck at everything else, even card making. I'm not a good card maker at all. I can't really color well, but I like Memory Dex cards, and this is going to turn out to be something I really like also. So I like to alter things and create things out of things, but I am not good at coloring or cards or anything like that. So there we go. So if there are 6 ladies out there that would like to receive 6 ATC cards from me, and in return send me 6, one from each of the categories I have made, then put your name below and I will get them out to you ASAP. Again, I'm not expecting you to turn around so fast and do them because everything takes time. But as long as we agree to swap, you'll get yours sooner probably than I'll get mine, and then my son's going to send them to me in Ohio. So there you go, folks. I love this lolly. I'll put all the information below when I edit the video, and I appreciate everybody watching. Take care, everybody, and happy crafting.